How's it going, everybody? Chris here. Welcome back to the Casual Gamer. Today we're going to do a little bit of quick video just going over the patch notes 1.01 for Multiversus. I know I'm a little bit late to the party, but I just wanted to get the information out there for those who haven't seen it yet, and my take on some of the information. Now, some of the stuff, I'm going to read through the patch notes. You're going to see it on screen here with some of the gameplay in the background. Now, I may not have an opinion on everything because I just may not really understand it. Again, I'm a casual when it comes to fighting games, platform fighters, 2D fighters, whatever. So some of this stuff may just be me reading it to you so you guys can take it for how you want to interpret it. So starting from the beginning, we'll just read it off. We want to take a moment to thank you all for the helpful feedback on Reddit, Discord, and our other social channels, which again is great. They're reading these and acknowledging the information that the players are giving back to them. Always a good thing to hear. We're diligently consuming all of your suggestions and we'll be making a number of changes based on the info we've gathered following launch. Before we dive into various fixes and improvements coming in this patch, we wanted to mention that Iron Giant has been taken back to the shop for maintenance and is not available to play with right now. We should have a status update by next week. Kind of funny, kind of reminds me of Battlefront 2 when they had to take Emperor Palpatine out for a little bit because his lightning was broken. It was like going through walls and stuff. So sometimes it happens. Hopefully they get him fixed sooner rather than later, so those of you who play Iron Giant can enjoy your character again. We're also planning to address several highly requested changes soon, such as the additional performance improvements and of game stats, options to turn off team colors, the ability to swap side and neutral attack, and the addition of adjustable input buffer settings. We'll keep you posted on timing. Sounds like great stuff that they're changing, okay? Now let's get actually into the patch notes here. In general, they lowered the hit pause on all hits by 10% in 1v1 modes. Now I know some people were talking about hit pause and all this stuff. I'll be honest with you, I don't fully understand what that means. I assume that that makes the gameplay a little bit faster. So if that's the case, that is good. You guys will have to let me know in the comments down below what that means, so I can get a better understanding of that myself. Players can now try all fighters in training mode, including fighters they do not own. This is a big one, guys. This is when they had in the beta. This is something that's going to be really helpful to people, especially with free-to-play players that aren't planning on buying a lot of characters and they want to just try out some of the characters that they're looking at. There's a huge plus. This is another big one. Battlepass XP will now be granted after each PvP match in addition to events and missions. Now, I don't know how much Battlepass experience is coming with that. You guys may have to let me know. I'm sure I'll find out as I play. But that's always a good thing. You should be rewarded for playing the match because sometimes you're done with the challenges. Maybe you're just a player that doesn't want to focus on some of them, that you're still getting a reward for playing the game. Even if that's a little bit, I think that'll help keep people in the match, want to keep people playing and finishing the match, and you get something out of it, so you always feel like you're progressing to the next level. Bug fixes. Fix an issue where players could not complete daily rewards in Rift modes. Fix an issue that was impacting performance on Xbox Series X and S. Fix an issue where beam visual effects were occasionally invisible on PlayStation consoles. Fix an issue where certain keyboard configurations would cause phantom inputs in matches. And fix an issue with pause input conflicts in training. So we can look down about some of the character changes as well. Again, I'm going to kind of read this for you for those of you who are playing as these characters. You kind of get a little bit more information about your character and what has changed. So Arya, dash attack, reduced input buffer window for follow-up attacks. Going on to Banana Guard. The goal of this change is to reduce the extreme kill power on Banana Guard's side specials and bring it more in line with the damage of the rest of the cast. This one I am actually aware of. It does have extreme kill power, so that's kind of a nice to maybe bring that down a little bit. Aerial side special reduced damage to 10 from 12. Ground side special reduced damage to 12 from 14. Bugs Bunny neutral special fixed an issue causing the safe to hit repeatedly and rapidly in succession. Okay, Garnet, a down special fixed an issue where Garnet and an enemy could be frozen at the end of her star grab. A Gizmo, up special, ally attach cooldown now begins when Gizmo detaches from his ally instead of beginning when Gizmo attaches to his ally. The Iron Giant, the goal of these changes is to prevent the Iron Giant from chaining certain sets of attacks infinitely. While these fixes address some of the issues on Iron Giant, it will require additional fixes to bring Iron Giant fully back online. Iron Giant will remain down for repairs until those fixes are implemented in a future patch. Ground down attack, knockback angle is now more horizontal. Aerial neutral attack, final hit now always knocks away regardless of charge. Ground side attack, jab first hitbox is slightly smaller. Rage mode pilot special, reduce strobing visual effects, which is nice. Rage mode up special, reduce final hit damage to 5 from 6. Jake, aerial / ground up special, fix some issues with game performance. So not much with him other than that. Jason, ground down special, fixed an issue where one player would disappear when Jason grabbed 2 players with a sleeping bag. That's interesting. I haven't seen that, but that is kind of interesting. LeBron, basketball can now only hit 1 time per target. Marvin, aerial ground neutral attack, fix an issue where Marvin could ring out opponents instantly due to a side special projectile interaction with neutral attack. Rain Dog, aerial side attack, knockback angle is now more horizontal. Aerial up attack, knockback angle is now more horizontal. Shaggy, the goal of this change is not to allow neutral air attack to combo back into the jab combo at all damaging levels. There are feel issues introduced with this change that we will address in the next patch. Aerial neutral air. Base knockback increased to 1700 from 1300. Knockback scaling increased to 14 from 13. Knockback angle is more horizontal. One hit cancel window delayed by 10 frames. Steven, aerial up attack, sweet spot, hitbox delayed 1 frame later to match when Steven has his hands clapped together. Aerial down attack, 1 hit cancel window delayed by 3 frames. Stripe, aerial down attack, more downward momentum is maintained on attack startup. Taz, aerial / ground side special, increased damage on non-cooldown tornado, final hit to 8 from 7. Wonder Woman's lasso was a bit too oppressive to play against without any limiter, so we decided to add a short cooldown to this ability. Aerial ground neutral special added an 8-second cooldown for lasso. That one will be interesting because I actually do play Wonder Woman a lot. So that's one I'm going to have to look at as I am playing. But that's a list of the patch notes for this patch. Like I said, not a super long video, brief information. I think this is a step in the right direction, especially about the general fixes with the lowered hit pause. The players can now triangle fighters in training mode, Battlepass XP, all really good changes. Hopefully they continue to keep listening to the community. We'll have to see about all the balance patches for the characters. You know, I know some people don't like their character being nerfed, some people like it, some, you know, you're gonna have different opinions, but hopefully everything that happens is for the betterment of the game and the player base. But we'll just have to see. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Is this an improvement? Are you happy to see these things being added to the game? What are the biggest improvements that you guys are still waiting on? Let me know. I'm enjoying Multiversus. I still like the game very much, and I'm excited to see where they go with this in the future. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next episode.